Hello, good evening, and welcome to another Midweek Makings with me, Chris, and this is Gross Models, in case you didn't notice. Tonight, I shall be continuing with the marble run from a couple of weeks back. Last week was a little break with Brute. The entire video for that is back in the playlist and ready to see if you want to see it. But today, I shall be returning to this little thing from a couple of weeks back, the Marble Climber marble run. So without any further ado, let's go down to the bench and we'll get on with it. This is what we did last time. Built a towery thing and the base. It's got a moving thing. There's a bit that sort of hinges there, and this goes up to the top of the tower and indeed falls back down. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to activate things. It can't lift. It's not powered. It's powered by a crank handle, so it's not I don't know if that's going to be enough to lift it up or how that's going to work out, but we'll get to it. I do have a glass of brandy on the go for tonight as well, so cheers for that. We'll see how long it lasts. Mark Shellard is here, as is Gemma and Steve131, all watching and hopefully enjoying things. Let's get the box open and see what we've got. So this is what it is. The way these are done are basically like normal model kit sprues, but made out of wood, and they're sort of laser cut, and obviously then you pop them out and you build them. No glue required, nothing else other than what's in the box. So in the box, apart from all the bits, we've got an instruction manual, and there's another box there which has got in it the things that you might need. There's a couple of tools for pushing things. There's some ball bearings, which I don't know if we're going to be needing any more of those. There's a little bit of sandpaper, some washery things, a couple of bits that have broken off the sprues already, and in one of these bags here somewhere, there it is a little bit of wax, which is used to polish moving parts to make them move more easily. So I will probably need some of those at some point, but not immediately. So I'll move that out of the way to there. I'll start the background music because it's nice to have that one. And we'll see what we've got to do. I put a big X there to say that I got that far and no further. What's not to enjoy it? Again, I've started the music and it's coming out my speakers. I keep forgetting to make a permanent change to this to turn that off, so it's not coming out of my speakers, just coming out of your speakers. So let's have a look. What's not to enjoy? Indeed. Edward is here as well. And that's everyone. Audio and video working fine, says Shellard. Thank you very much. I was going to ask, because, you know, I'm sure it always works, but it's always nice to have that little bit of feedback. So, how is everything in your respective worlds? Is you doing all right? How's the weather? It's a bit warm here. I've only had the lights on for 10 minutes while I've been setting up and getting everything ready, and it's already got very, very warm. I might indeed have to turn a fan on, which, considering the weather the last few weeks, is quite a shock. Right, I'm going to need a bit from there. G7, is that? 7. Yeah, G7. There we go. That's a little peg from here. Is that? That's not a loose one. That's just a picture of what they look like. So let's get one of those out. If you're new to the channel, then a very warm welcome to you. This is a rocker kit, and basically I'll just get on with it and put it together. I'll try and witter away while I'm doing it to give you something to listen to, but you can always turn the sound down and carry on without me. I need A7. This is the A sprue. A21, 15, 7. There we go. So, as I say, these bits just pop out. It was a D17, not B. D17 is a big triangular bit by the looks of it. This big bit here is quite meaty. In the picture, it looked much smaller. Sunny in the Black Country, says Steve. Nice. It's been moderately sunny here today, but it hasn't been, stupidly hot. It's certainly getting there now. Everyone's saying hello, which is all cool and lovely. So you just need to sand a little bit to get rid of the rough little nub pieces from some of these where they laser cut them. They sometimes don't quite cut them off nice as you would imagine. So this is going to go in there like that way round, because that's going to go through the top plug there. Going through that bit and then holding that bit in place on that bit. It looks a bit, should do. Sunny and 17 degrees in Indian Trail, North Carolina, says Edward. Sounds much nicer than it probably is. Yeah, it's always nice to hear where you lot come from, because I've got no idea. I forget almost as soon as I've said it. I forget where you said you come from. So. Right, I need 2 more G7s for the other 2 holes in that. Those 2 out there, hopefully without freeing up any of the others. So these will go through there. It's quite a big instruction page for, not actually much getting done. So, yeah, that's interesting. I'm going to take that back off and get all of these through. Then I can make sure it lines up properly when I pop it in. Definitely that way round, yeah. That lines up on there. Look at all these ones lining up. That one is, there we go. So that's 2, that must be the 3rd one. Just about there. Yep. All 3 of those pegged in place. Looking good. Right, let me turn the fan on a little bit, see if we can get the lady of the house to do it for me. Alexa, it's warm.
Okay.
Alexa, it's warm.
Okay.
She hasn't done it. She thinks she's done it, but she hasn't. Oh, I'll just keep hot and not worry about it. Can't troubleshoot that at the moment. Let's get the next bit. E4. I know you can't see that. I'll push it forward a bit more. Actually, I'll get this one out of the way because I don't think I'm going to need that immediately. That gives me a little bit more room to work with things. Still got that from last week, the grouped tape. Right, E4. That's what I'm looking for. Not the TV channel. E14, E1, E4. Another huge soury thing. Come on, out you come. There you go. Right, let's tidy this up just a touch. Bobbins is here, as is Anfield Road Layout and the Loft. That's Lee, I believe. I remember these things. Oh, well, actually, Steve helped me out by saying Lee just above that. So, yeah. Welcome, all of you. That, right. So this needs another G7. One at the moment, but I'm sure there's going to be 2 more, because there's 2 more holes right next to it. This is going through the top. Right, top one of these from the back. Through there. What I am going to do, yeah, there are 2 more G7s to happen on the other bits, so I'm going to pop those through now as well, because it worked better last time trying to do them all together. I've been told off for talking to my digital assistant didn't ask for weather equipment. I didn't ask for weather info. Don't know why I would have done that, but strange. Right, so that's that through there. This is that way round on the front there. Those three lined up in there. So what have you all been up to in the last week or so since I've been here talking to you? Have you seen any good TV? Read any good books? Listened to any good music? Music always gets left out on those things, doesn't it? Music, I don't know. I've always found music personally to be much more of a background, incidental type thing. That seems to be saying some wax on these bits because something's gonna move on there. Music for me has always been more of a background thing rather than a focus. I'll happily put it on, while I'm doing something else. But I don't think I've ever really just put music on to listen to the music. Everyone's saying hello. Edward's saying his digital assistant randomly breaks as well. Yeah, well, I haven't used the fan command on it since, last summer. So it's not really a shock that it's not happy to respond. I need D, which is that one. 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7, and 8. There we go. They make up a little cross-shaped piece, as a few of these have done in the past. Not on this model yet, but there we go. It's been a bank holiday here this week so far, on Monday, and there is another one coming up next Monday, and then another one at the end of the month. 5 Mondays this month, 3 of them are bank holidays. So yeah, nice. Yeah, unless you have to work bank holidays. If it is, then I feel sorry for you. But if you don't work bank holidays, then nice holiday for you. Working on a build and got the stream. Rose of AI, yeah, AI stuff's never good. It should never take over the world, I don't think. Here we go. That's that. Then we need the 14, which is there as well. So what I shall do is round the corners very slightly on the first bit of this to make that easier for the part to fit onto it. Like so. And then that should go all the way along. Feels like it's on. First bit. You're pushing very close to the middle, not on the edges. One gear complete. Cool. Then we need A8 and C13, not D anymore. F, not B, not E. Where's the last one, isn't it? What do I need from E? I don't need E. What was that one? That was A. I do need A. A8 is that one. Okay, C13. C, it must be this last one. Yep. And 13 is a funny shaped one. The one down here that started to come out on its own. Like so. Back of the net for bank holiday, says Steve. Yeah. Do like a nice bank holiday. And of course, this Saturday is Coronation Day. We got a new king. So it's sort of not quite a bank holiday, but it's going to be a strange day. I think a lot of places are going to be shut, at least some of the day. This is going through that one. Did it not say lubricate the inside of the hole? It didn't, but I'm going to. It's always good to lubricate the inside of your hole. That goes through there, like that. Then that goes through the big hole there, like that. And that goes on the end. Okay. Like that. Well, there's going to be a gap like that for that. And that all goes together. So I need these. C's anymore. D's, the first one that I had out. D, 9, 10, 15 and 16. There's 15 and 16. Uh, 9 and 10. 10. There's 9. Right, tidy up time for these. Donald Mackenzie and Twisted Brown Hobbies are here. Good evening, welcome. How you been? How is everything? What you been up to? I have just released a video into early access for my channel members and patrons. If you want to watch it, that's how you do it. If you don't want to become a channel member or a patron, then that's fine. It will become available to everybody at the weekend. Just a few days early access for this one. 16 is the little one. Goes on there first. That's on there. Then we get 9 on there. And then we get 15 on there. Okay, and that says that there should be a gap there. That's going to be there, as I suspected. There we have it. That's that. Are we going to put that on the thing next? Can we? Can we put it on the board? No, we're going to continue building bits on it on its own. So I didn't do this bit before. I should. I really should. This is the way I normally do it. So what do I need from D? I need 11, 12, 13, 18, 19 and 20. 11. 12. Quite long teeth on that. That's a little bit worrying. Come on, out you come. 13. 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. 18, 19, 20 and the another post down over here. Donald Mackenzie says, Grand Tsar, I've been playing around with a new 3D printer and some prints. It's fun, isn't it? Have you done a benchy yet? You've got to do a benchy, it's traditional. And also a very good way of testing and seeing how dialed in your prints are. Overhangs and things like that. That was that. I also need a 8. A and 8 is that one. Okay, so that should be all the bits that I need for this stage. Just like Lego, you get it all sorted first. Then it's easy and continuing on from there. These little nubs removed. I don't think these are going to be acting surfaces on these. These are more like spacing washers rather than functional parts. But you don't need them getting stuck in things. That will go in there. That will go in there. That gives us another post, which I shall round just very slightly. We have just finished watching the second season of Only Murders in the Building, which was quite good, but not as good as the first season. I enjoyed it, but not as much. I understand the third season is in production and coming out at some point. And we'll watch that, but it's yeah, I was slightly let down by it, shall we say. Right, so that's going to go on in there. Okay, then there's the A8. Okay, didn't quite make sense to me, but there you go. Then we got 12. Where's 11 gone? 11, 8, then okay. Put them on there, and then that. Doesn't feel right. I mean, it's not on there particularly tight. Should it go on there further? Feels like it should go on there further, but I don't know that it will. I suppose it's not much further. Yeah, that will go on there further. Okay. That will make it tight as well. Donald McKenzie says a few Mando helmets around 1/6 scale-ish for work pals, and a Phantom of the Opera mask, which is going into a shadow box and will be put up in the living room for the wife. Keeps her on board. Very cool. That bit. Where's that just come from? I don't know where that was. I haven't broken a thing off of a thing. Feels like it's probably been residue from inside one of these cuts. But hopefully. Yeah, that does go on there. Does that go further in there? Yes, that does. That goes in there like that. Then we've got yay. The other wider one. All the way, come on. I know you want to. How's that getting caught up on there? That's because I've got it twisted. Do that. Get that untwisted. Then that goes down there. Then that goes on there as well. Being careful to push from the middle. Come on. There we go. So is that then going to be geared into that? It will. That will gear onto that one. Okay, eventually that will gear onto there. That's okay, that does the thing. I'm going to lubricate the teeth a bit on this, because they're going to be meshing, and there is some sliding contact in that. Do the ones at the back there while I'm here. So yeah, all is good. Everybody occupied. Good stuff. Tomorrow, Star Wars Day. I shall be streaming in the evening with Dan. We're going to start the House of Da Vinci 3. This is the ongoing series that we've been playing for a while now. Yeah, the third one has recently come out and recently went on sale. So I bought it. And Dan has got a new job. So this is actually the last Thursday that he's going to be available to help me out with games. So we'll start this on Thursday. And then we'll continue it when time becomes available for both of us to get together and do these things. D24 and 24. Oh, and 25. 24, 24, 25. 424. 25 look like 25 is another big bit. This big bit. There we go. Cool. Nice big build, like there's Lee. That through there, right. So how does this work with these three? They go through the front of that there, over here. Tape. I don't know what that symbol means. I'm going to have to look that one up. Looks like tape. Is that tape in place? I can't do that. They don't give me any tape, so I can't tape it in place. If you wanted me to tape things in place, you should have given me some tape. Oh, it says sandpaper. Okay. Make sure you sand that bit properly. What bit? Right, wait a minute. That's gone through there. Like that. These two on the other end of that. And then, not sure. But let's get them on there first, because it definitely says put them on there first, and they've got to go that way up. So, have any of you got any TV recommendations? We have got another couple of series that we sort of working our way through. Always open to more. Anything that's any good? Anything you particularly enjoyed? And you think we will too? Need a pair of tweezers. Provide a metal post to push a bit harder than my feeble little fingers will manage. It's working. There we go. Right. So let's try and sand that while it's in place just to make sure it is as it should be. I think that's probably what it means. Put them both together to work as one. You don't need any rough bits that might have been between the two of them, maybe. Sort of thing. Probably. I shall then lubricate around the edge, or I think that probably means. The off chance that it means the side as well, I'll do that as well. That is that. Okay, then we need C, 12, 14 and 15. Not D at all. Not A. C. Big bit. C, 12, 14, 15. 12, 14 and 15. That will be putting all of these together. I do like it when a sub-assembly comes together quite smoothly. I said it. I've said it comes together smoothly. It hasn't actually gone together yet. I didn't mean to say that. Right. Not using those yet. I'm sure that's going to be used over the page. Yes. All right. So this is just making sure everything lines up. You've got three things that got to line up: post, post, and still post. And they're all going into there. And through there, there, and there. So let's, while I'm here, a little bit of lubricating on the round holes. That go through there, that go through there. And that will just lock that in place. Will. Two easy bits are done. Can't see where that lines up. Is that it? That's one side lined up, so make sure the others fit in. If we're pushing it a little bit more securely. There we go. So, yes, that is doing a thing. Locking up in a couple of places. Why is that? That goes off. That bit for some reason is winding. Sure, it's all right. It was just a little bit binding. Always good if you're building one of these to keep things moving throughout the build instead of just trying to get it all to work at once at the end. Got to keep each individual bit working, or when you try and activate all of it, it just might not like it. So that's that. Now we can put these on the bottom somewhere. That's got it that way round. What have we got? We've got 12. Going through there, right. 15. Going on that end bit. Way round. Yep. Yep, that's the thing. Way around or the other way around? I can't. Use that way around. Yep. That goes on there. Go on a bit further than that, I think. Pretty sure that needs to go in more than it is. It's not all the way in yet. This side going on okay, this side not so much. Oh, there you go. That's that. Right, so 12 is going on the top. That way round. Going on there. We've got 3 cutouts. And through there. Nice. And 10. Let's again got the 2 this side. And that goes over those 2 there. Nice. Mr. Tamir is here. Saying hello. Hello. Welcome. Are you finishing this off today? No, not a chance. This is a fairly big ongoing build. This is going to take, I would expect, certainly 1 more, probably another 2, maybe 3 more of these streams. I don't rush it. And the streams are not terribly long. I only normally stream for an hour or so. Last week was a little bit different with group. But yes, I would expect this is going to be... Well, let's have a look. We're on page 19 of 38. And it's probably going to get more complex as it goes on. So we're about halfway through. So probably after today, there'll be another 2, I would expect. So yeah, that mechanics is working there. It's doing a thing. It's turning stuff. Spoon Glue says, oops, sorry. Hi, Christian. Hello. You're here and stalking, are you, without actually coming along and saying hello? Oh, don't know about that. Right. I need the 27 and 30. What is this? This is just some strange wobbly arm arrangement that then gets added to that. Okay. My intention is therefore to do the wobbly arm arrangement, install it onto this bit, and then call it a night about there. So we'll see how that works out. So D27 and 30. 30 is the funny Y-shaped thing. And I see 27 sitting there like that. Right, I need some P1s and a P4. P1 are the little washery things. So I need 4 of those. Yeah. 1, 2, pinny. 3, come on out you come. 1 more. Alright, so that's 4 of those. And then I need 1 of these at 20mm, which is that shape there. That size there, should we say. I got stuck into watching this Spoon Glue. Well, that's fine, but, you know, it's always polite to announce your arrival. Then, not the one I thought it was, but it's still 1 all the same. So that can go over there, because I might need some more of that in a minute. Right, so we've got to put 2 of these on one end. This is what this bit's for. Do. Go. Bit more. 2 of those on one end. Like that. Okay. Then that goes through there. With 1 of them on it. And I've done it wrong. Well, not wrong. I just haven't done it right yet. That one has got to be flush. And these 2 have got to go all the way up to it. I forgot to clean it up. So let's clean it up first. Rid of the little nubs. Right, then I've got to move both of them up to that end. Yeah, so something to push against. moving because there's two of them. Should have done one of them all the way first, shouldn't I? See, it might work like that. Yeah, that's moving. Okay, let's just keep going then. Right, that looks like that plus thing. Done. Sorted. Easy. Right, then I've got to figure out which one of these it goes through. It's the one with that bit on it. That goes through there like that. And I need to push that on and all the way on. Like that. That looks like that. Do that, don't do that. And it looks like that. It's a wobbly thing. Why not? It's fine. Next. D26. The eyes are going funny now, trying to read these numbers. Never a good sign. Someone was listening when I said how far I was going to get, and my eyes said, nope, you're not getting that far. Right, I need 3 more of these. Not 4, 3. I'm going to need some more in a minute, aren't I? Then I need 15mm, and I need another 15mm in a minute anyway. Let's see, are these 15mm? They are, that one isn't. That one goes back in the bag for later. So what happens with these? I've got to get one on there. It says put it on the end, then put it through the 26. Did clean, but not very well apparently. And then that goes through one there. Oh, through there. In one of them. Yep. One on there. And that all the way through. There's not pushing it all the way through. There we go. Through there. Yes, that one. Then that on the other end. Nice. Okay, so then we've got 2 wobbly things. A little bit more wobbly, do you think? They're both wobbly enough. Good. Right, then the next one. 3 more of them. Three. One's going to go on the end there. That. D29. Big bit with a spiky sword thing on the end. There you go. Yep. As I mentioned, a new video has gone live a little while ago to channel members and patrons. If you're a patron, you'll find a link on the patron site message thing. If you are a channel member, then you will find that it's available just there. You can just sort of just follow the channel member button and it will be there for you. Goes on there. If you're not a channel member and would like to be, we would also enjoy you joining us. Click on the little channel join button underneath any or all of my videos down there. This is going on to the end of that, like that. Get that one on the end. You get access to certain perks and early access to a few videos. There's even a couple of exclusive videos that have never been released to the general public that you can find in there, and some emoji type icons that you can use in chats, as well as your chats being highlighted towards myself so you can see your comments amongst the masses much more easily. There we go, that's that. So that does look like that. Yeah, I'm happy with how that looks. I'm not entirely certain what it does, but that's the way it is. So we can get that bit the right way up. Okay. 10 of you watching and 10 likes. What's that? That's all you can ever ask for, really, isn't it? Right. There's 3 more of them. Find those bits in a minute. I need a P4, which is the 20mm one. It's a bit like one of them, I reckon. Yep. Right, then D, 28 and 31. 31 and 28 is the other one. Little hingy connection things. It looks like we're building a mini trebuchet. I'm pretty sure we're not. But how cool would that be if it launched one of the balls? Not actually going to launch it, is it? Chris, will you be building any of the new wood kits with the clear plastic parts? I haven't seen any of them. I don't know. I'm sure I will at some point, but I don't know any of them. Send me a link or anything if you can see it. I don't know if you can put links in chat. I probably can. But let me know however you can about any of those. That'd be interesting. Mr. Tammy, I see you uploaded a video 2 hours ago, so I watched that after your live stream. Yes, 5 p.m. every day, every weekday. I upload a video, another part work. I can't remember. I think it's another one of the Dodge Chargers today. But yeah, I'm still able to keep my weekly releases going during the week. I've stopped the weekend ones because I ran out of part works. But yeah, there's one of those there. Feel free, go and watch it. Fill your boots, as they say. Who's making the new wood kits with the clear parts? Is that the same people? These the Rocker and stuff, Robo Time, or is it a new company? Right, hang about. I think I've done that wrong. I've missed out a bit. Missed out a washer between the 2 parts. So let's take that back off of there. Go on, off you come. There you go. There you go. You know you're coming off. Or you're coming off. One of you can come off. That's fine. You can come off there. You can then go on there. That. We've got that. And that. So is that the thing? Let's have a look. We've got that going through there. Then through there. No, they don't want that one on there. Don't want that on there. At least not yet. That bit, 28, yeah, goes on there. Figure this out. That's going on there. That's going on there, and then the washer bit goes on the end. Very convoluted. I'm not entirely certain what's happening here, but we'll figure it out. I've got to watch this bit now. Right, so that's that bit. 31, 28. Yes, that's how I've got it. That is correct with that bit. Flush that end and out that end. So yeah, that's done a thing. I think they're rocker. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find one. I do like, I mean, these have got little plastic bits, but not really. I shall have a look when I remember, because I'll forget straight away. But yeah, that's interesting. I assume that they're using plastic bits for good effect. They wouldn't just put them in for the sake of it. I think that is the right size. Yep. That's that. I need 2 more of those. Two. There's one and another one. Come on. One makes 2. 2 of those. Right, I need A9 and F34. What's an F34? I have to look up what F34s are. They look like big boshery things, but was F? F must be a sprue. It must be one of these. I'll have a look. A9 and F. Not D. Not C. A. 9. There's A9. Okay. F. There we go. Haven't used F yet. That's what threw me. F35 and 2 34s. There's the 2 34s. They're nice and easy to find. Okay. Tidy up time. Apparently my bitrate is lower than the recommended. I don't think it is. I think my bitrate is lovely. It's all going out nice. I've got no drop frames or anything. So hopefully everything is working. Do let me know if you're having any trouble with the audio or the video on there. That right. Okay, what happens with this then? This has got one of these on an end. That's on an end, right. So then it goes through. Both of those. I think I might have turned over an extra page because there's a bit that's not joined up that says it should be joined up there. What have I messed up? Right, something's not right here. All is not good. Right, we've got this, which is how I have this with one of these with nothing attached to it. Then we've got this bit, which I've just done, putting the P1 through there, through there, through there, and through there. And then it looks like something's joined up here. Looks like that's joined up there. And that's joined up there. That wouldn't be a thing. It might be a thing. This is stage 16. There. You messed up. I didn't. Don't know how I messed up because that's what I've done there. It doesn't say anything about that. That's definitely joined up there. Right, let me do this bit as is instructed down there, going through 28, 27. Going through there. Then we've got an A9, then an F34, then a 35, but not in the middle, then a 34, and a P1. Right, so that is that without, it's only that one bit that's not joined up, isn't it? Make that hinge work. So let me just have a quick flick through. There, look, that's where you join it all together. So no, I haven't messed up. It just looks like it should be joined up, but it's not actually joined up yet. So the instructions are correct. I am correct. Everything is good, just not very clear. Just a little bit misleading. Definitely sounds like you made a mistake. The faith you lot have in me is amazing. I'm astounded. Right. I need D 21, 22, 23. I think that's the end of a sprue as well. Yeah. Nothing else left on this one. Rid of that. Yeah. No, I didn't mess up at all. No. Oh, ye of little faith. Right, so that's that one. Video and audio are fine. Thank you, Gemma. I thought it was, but it just keeps telling me that the bit rate is low and stuff, but it isn't. It's fine. So that's that. What does this go? It goes through this. Through the front here. And through middle of that. Going to gear up with that. Right, let me get some lubrication going to some of this. So there's that and this teeth. I'm not going to do all of them, but I'll just do a few of the teeth around there. That will spread it around to the others. So that's going to go in there. Like that. That gives us some sort of moving action on that. It does, that's the thing. Yeah, I was going to finish there, but I'm going to continue for this bit. Yeah, I shall continue with this bit and get that attached properly because it's not actually attached very well at the moment. So let's get C16. 34, 35, 16 is there. Oh yes, you did, didn't he? No, no, I didn't mess up. It's working as intended. It's properly done. It's fine. This is on the end of that. Turned round. Get to it. That's going to hold that tight on there. Good. That's that. Turn it around and turn it around. Yeah, that's good. That's as it should be. That's on there now. I'm happy with that. Yep, that's the thing. Right, then we need the 60mm rod. Is that the longest one? Oh, there is a longer. So one of them. 2 more of these. You're going to end up with loads of these. They give you far too many of those. 2 of them, 1 of them. Right. I need 2 A10s. Have I got a C? Any C's? No, no C's. F. I do need F's. I need 7 F33s. With these, right, there's 8 in there, so we need all but 1 of those. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, 7 of those. 2 E7s. What's this? I needed A10. I need 2 A10s. These little ones at the top here. These, no. Need E7. I need 2 of them. Is that not these washers? No. 10, 12, 7. There we go. It's those ones there. It may look like these are dotted all over the different sprues, but the reason for that will be because they're all different thicknesses. So for different bits, you need different, thickness of parts. It did sound like he did. I didn't. It was all perfectly planned and worked out properly. I followed the instructions to the letter. Well, mostly letters. Mostly I follow the pictures, but, I did look at the letters. Right, let's get these quickly cleaned up and then installed. And then that will be the end of the stream. See how it works, but yeah. So yeah, stick around for tomorrow night. Well, don't stick around because, there'll be nothing happening for like 24 hours. But come back in 24 hours for the start of the final Da Vinci game. If you haven't watched any of those in the past, then feel free to find them. I've played through the first 2. It's a little bit annoying. They're puzzle games. And basically, Leonardo da Vinci is a bit of a dick. He locks things in strange little puzzle boxes and things like that. But it's been good fun working them out. So this is the end of the trilogy. So that will be quite good fun to finish up. Come along and join us as we finish. We're not going to be finishing tomorrow night, so we're just going to be starting the 3rd game. So, yeah, jump in at the beginning. Or you've got a day if you want to go and watch the first 2. There's hours of it. Randy gone, so it's definitely the end of the build. All right, let's have a look. We need 33. E7 first. E7 goes on there first. It will go on there. There we go. Right. Then we need 6 of them. And 2 A10s. Then I've got 8. I've got 7. I've only got 5 up there. So 6 of them. Then those 2. Then another 33. And then that. And then that. But somewhere along the line is the rest of this. Right. So this goes through there. Then we've got 6 of these. Hopefully they're going to go on nice and easily. That one did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Then that goes through the bit that I haven't done yet. Through that. Then there's one of them. Just on there. Okay. Then there's the other end of that, wherever it is, there it is. Then there's another one of them. Okay. Then there's that. Then there's that. And there's that. And finally, that. So that should be all geared up. And if I turn this, things will happen. Things are happening. There's a hole there, but I won't worry about that at the moment. Yeah, it's doing a thing. Look, it's doing a picking up. It goes out, goes up, and then comes back inwards a bit. So yeah, that's a good place to stop. So yeah, whether there's 1 or 2 more of these to go depends on how it all works out next time. But for now, we finished there. 22, 23 is where we're going to be starting on step 21. We'll turn that over that way. Going to be making the winding handle, which is obviously going to fit on there. And it says only wind it that way. I've been doing it the wrong way. But it works. It does the thing. I'll just do that for a bit occasionally, just to wind it in and make sure it works and wear it in a little bit. So that is that. I shall put my bits away for another couple of weeks. Let's do that up so no bits fall out. Although the box will be going away in the box with the tools and the sandpaper and that bit that I don't think is an actual bit, but I'll keep it just in case, because you never know. Don't throw anything away until the end. So I shall get all of this put back away in the box, along with what we did last time. That's going to go on there somewhere. Is it on the front? Probably got to be on the front, isn't it? This is going to be lifting up that bit somehow. No, that's going to be lifting up that bit. Interesting. Going to go in there like that, and that's going to lift it. That's how it gets lifted. Somehow that's going to have to come back out of there. Don't know how that's going to work. I might have done something wrong, or maybe not. Yeah, so it's probably just because this isn't really fitted down there yet. But yeah, that's a thing. Look, it's doing a thing. I like it. It's coming together. I shall put this aside for a couple of weeks. Next week, I shall be returning. Let's come back up and talk to you and turn the music off while I'm talking to you, because it's rude to talk over the music. So yes, I'm happy with that. That's coming together quite nicely. Next week, I shall be starting a new Lego build. I'm starting the Lego Optimus Prime. A nice big kit that's going to keep me going for a good couple of months, I should think. It's a thing and it works, says Shellard. Yes. Sorry, Chris, I can't find a link. Now I want one. Are we talking about this or that? Or the plastic thing? I'll try and remember to have a look for it, but yeah. Mr. Sammy says, see you later. It's looking good, even if you did possibly go. I didn't go wrong. All right. Thanks for the stream. Take care, everybody. Have a good night, says Edward. Yes. Good night to you all. As I say, tomorrow night I shall be returning to a computer game. So I'll be sitting in this very chair, looking at this very screen, playing a game, but you won't be able to see me. I won't put myself on camera tomorrow night. So just be listening to my dulcet tones, or the other voice that I use, with Dan along helping out as my conscience. So that's that. Later in the week, nothing happening Saturday this week. Sunday, Katie might well be playing some Subnautica. Stick around, find out. If she feels like it, she will. If she doesn't, she won't. Then Monday is another bank holiday, so there's no e-models. And other things happening throughout the week. So next Wednesday, Prime begins. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good build. There's probably not going to be much happening the first couple of weeks, but it won't be very recognisable for a little while, I think. But it's nice to see it come together. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. I shall see you soon. Don't forget, say early access if you want to watch a robot arm being made. If not, you can see that on the weekend anyway. But I shall see you very shortly for other things. And Partworks every weeknight. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.